Hello everyone. So today I wanted to share one more video around ChatGPT. So last week they dropped ChatGPT 4, which is, believe it or not, big and a huge change from what we had in 3.5. So if you see on my screen now, I have ChatGPT opened and you can see the default one, which is 3.5. Now, when we drop the menu now, we have the option, at least for Plus users, you can see I'm a Plus user, you can select between ChatGPT 3.5, Legacy, and the GPT-4. And if you notice, you can see now that they're showing you some metrics around each of them, which is the reasoning, the speed, the conciseness. So you can see this is the default one, this is the legacy. So the default one had a big improvement on speed and conciseness. Now if we go to GPT-4, you can see the huge bump it got in reasoning and conciseness, but it's a bit on the slower side when it comes to responsiveness, which is depending on what you're looking for. Could be like I've used it. I don't see an issue in its speed. So let's select that. So I've played with it already. And if you notice at the bottom here, they have a cap of 25 messages in each 3 hours. So one of the things I thought to do to challenge the tool, just an idea. I didn't see anyone doing that out there yet, or maybe I missed it, but I said, why not challenge ChatGPT to actually create a language from scratch? If you notice here, I've already put a request for it, which is basically says, can you create a language which has the best elements of Arabic grammar, English ease, and French appeal, and use English letters in this language. This is a language that I will call Frengabic, so basically Frengabic actually. So Frengabic, French, English, and Arabic, and going forward. It is written and read from left to right and uses some symbols as letters. So let me start with this first one and see how ChatGPT 4 responds. This is remarkable. So it took a minute or two, but it actually gave me a language based on my request. So let me go over the response and let's see together what language is Frengabic. So creating an entirely new language is an intricate and complex process, but I can provide you with a simplified version of a language that combines elements of Arabic grammar, English ease, and French appeal. This proposed Frengabic language will be written and read. Okay, so basically it's telling me what I fed it in terms of what it should be. So it started putting for me the highlights of that language. Alphabet. So use English letters, 26, and have some symbols to represent unique sounds in Arabic and French. For example, we can use the following characters. So this is this letter represents the NG sound in French. I'm not good in French, so I can't comment on that. This symbol will represent sh, so in Arabic, which is sheen in Arabic. And this one will represent also ha in Arabic, which is not used in French or English. Pronunciation emphasizes French-like pronunciation while incorporating Arabic phonetic features such as the French R, so just telling me I can't get most of it. The Arabic ain. The grammar, nouns and adjectives use the Arabic system of roots with the trilateral root system to form words. Okay, verbs implement a simplified version of the Arabic verb system with 3 main tenses: past, present, and future, and fewer forms to maintain English ease. Word order, adopt the subject verb object SVO word order commonly used in English and French. Vocabulary, blend words from Arabic, English, and French to create a unique lexicon. For everyday words, use English and French roots. For words related to culture, religion, and history, use Arabic roots. For scientific and technical terms, use English and French roots. So example phrases in Frengabic: marhaba. So marhaba in Arabic with French-like pronunciation. I can't pronounce it yet, so it's putting the way it should be pronounced, but okay, we can maybe dig deeper. How are you? Koma thalik, using the French comment and Arabic ta'liq. Okay, so it's just playing with the words. So ta'liq and comment has have nothing to do with how are you, but again, it's just played around with a thank you, merci, shukran, which is a combination of merci or merci from French and shukran from Arabic. Au revoir, ma salama, blending au revoir from French and ma salama from Arabic. Remember that this is just a simple proposal and would need future development to become a functional language. Developing a complete and usable language would require more in-depth analysis of phonetics, grammar, syntax, and vocabulary, as well as creation of educational material. Okay, so let me try dig deeper into what it has created. Okay, so now I'm gonna ask it to give me a short story in English and then rewrite it in Frengabic, in the language that we just created in a couple of minutes. Let's see how it goes. So basically it's telling me that this is based on the simple framework created from Frengabic. So it's writing the short story in English now as we look at the screen. And it should follow this one with the Frengabic translation. Yep. So now I think I'm going to test it by copying a part of the story and then asking it to translate it for me. I can't say if it's a good or a bad job because literally it invented this language for me just 5 minutes ago. But it did the translation. It gave me the what this new language version of the short story that was written in English. And again, at the end, disclaimer that this is based on the simple principles of this early emerging language, which is a mix of English, French, and Arabic. So let me copy a part of the story here. So let's take this part. It is translating from Frengabic to English now. Happiness lies in appreciating what you have and not longing for what you don't have. So let's look here. Yep, here. At least I have to trust it that it took this part and actually translated it. If you've watched the drop of GPT-4, you would be seriously shocked, amazed, worried, excited by the potential behind such tool. So one of the things that they announced is its ability to deal very soon with audio and images and even video. So one of the examples that they showcased during the reveal of ChatGPT 4, someone taking a piece of paper, scratching and scribbling a website of some sort, feeding that picture back to ChatGPT 4 and asking it to create the code for that page, which it did. The other example is that they took a picture by mobile from a fridge, and when they gave it to GPT-4, basically they asked it what kind of food we can do with the components in the fridge. So that tells you that it can identify objects and it can use that to generate information or ideas. One other similar example where they put a picture with some flour, eggs, some other ingredients, and again, basically they asked ChatGPT-4 what are things that we can do with these components or these ingredients in terms of cooking, so like a cake or bread or whatever. So it's a quick video, but I genuinely just wanted to show you the power of this tool. And I think it's interesting enough when you look at it how powerful this tool is, and the language that it created. And by the way, as I mentioned before, you can spend more time with the tool, get more details around the definition of this language, the principles, maybe take it somewhere else, maybe create your own language officially. So to really appreciate the power of this tool, you have to use it for yourself. If you don't have a Plus account, you'll have to wait for some time until it drops for the public, and do that, test it, play with it. You will be amazed. You'll be amazed and surprised and make you think the future, what the future holds for business, for work, for life, for everything. We've seen all Microsoft coming out with the Copilot idea, where elements of ChatGPT will be in their Microsoft 365 suite. So that will make everyone's life easier in the day-to-day job. So I've done many things with it offline already. I played with it in many ways. One of them is I gave it the my name, Samer, Samer, and I asked it to create a story using only these letters of my name, and it did that flawlessly. You'll be shocked, and I can't wait for them to start rolling out the usage of the image and images and voice and all the other things that they talked about, and play with it. And if that comes out soon, I'll do another video around that. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like the video, share it if you think others will like to see it, and then subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.